But for any therapy program to work, you need qualified therapists to operate it. And right now, across the nation, the search for special education professionals is a desperate one.
Are we all done?
Okay.
You do get to play a lot and be silly a lot.
Hickory dickory dock.
And we only have one picture left, so we know it's last. And it's a really nice break from everything else that's out there.
Taylor Kiefer is a few years into her career as a registered behavior technician at Depp Elementary in Dublin.
Awesome. Okay, this is our book.
This is natural for Taylor. Her father was a special education teacher too. But turning passion into profession takes sacrifices, many you cannot see.
It can be really, really physical, and I go home and cry. We all go home and cry if you work in the field. And then you just have to do your best to kind of like wipe the slate clean for the next day.
Troy Ursum is the principal at Depp Elementary. His own 10-year-old daughter is a special education student there.
It takes a special person to know, to dig into what the specific student's needs are, but they have to look in the mirror and take care of themselves.
The emotional highs and lows are making teacher retention a struggle. According to data provided by the U.S. Department of Education's Institute of Education Sciences, 78% of public school districts in the U.S. report that it is difficult or very difficult to find certified special education teachers.
The number of people in Ohio who are in the demographics that we would normally expect to provide those services are declining. And so the math equation just does not work.
Sometimes it's about money. Adjusting for inflation, overall teaching salaries have been stagnant for more than 30 years. According to the Economic Policy Institute, teachers earn nearly 24% less than comparable college graduates, and especially in rural communities, finding teachers is a common struggle.
We are really working with many of our rural school districts and higher ed programs, our educator prep programs, to foster some grow your own initiatives.
The Department of Developmental Disabilities and the Department of Education are working on an online program called Learning Aid Ohio to create online support systems for people in their own homes. But in many cases, it's teachers like Taylor who create the biggest growth for children.
You can have the best team and it's still very difficult. It truly does take a village when you're working in special education.